Hi everybody, this is me, Roger Aladdin Daltrey, and today I'm going to do yous another video which was not actually planned because I didn't know about this video at the time. Well, actually it was planned because I found out that it basically happened a lot of the time this month, because this is going to be a this is going to be a continuation of the my thoughts on Lindsey Buckingham getting fired from Fleetwood Mac. And recently now I just heard that Lindsey Buckingham has sued Fleetwood Mac for his departure, and he sued them for $12 million. Wow. So I thought I would just tell you all my thoughts. So, and again, I had the albums from the other video, I had the other records from, I had the albums from the other videos, so I'll just show you them again quickly. I won't go into detail on them like I did already, so if you want to see me go into detail, just go and check out the video. So I got the self-titled Fleetwood Mac, 1975. I'll put it back in here. Got Rumours. Now this is a must-have in your album collection. Please get this album if you don't have it. Right, where were we? Oh yeah. Tusk. Raj. And Ango in the Night. Now before I actually, now I said before that I only liked the Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks period, but someone corrected me in the comment below saying, well, you're not a fan of Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac? And I said, no I wasn't, because I only liked the successful period, but I might buy the Fleetwood Mac albums with Peter Green in the future, I'm not so sure. Like, I may have heard a few samples online, but it may not be as interesting, but we'll see when we listen to it. Okay. So if you want to check back on the video, please check out that video. Now for the real thing. Now, what do I think of Lindsey Buckingham suing Fleetwood Mac? I'm going to be a bit serious here. I find it a little bit rude, but well, first of all, the other members are very rude in general, because Lindsey had been fired already back in 1987 before they were scheduled to perform on the Tango in the Night tour, and yet again it was the second biggest album after Rumours. I mean, why can't the original lineup just do that tour and then Lindsey Buckingham could leave the band after that? And I just find it a little bit unusual in that way. And in my opinion, Fleetwood Mac are probably the second or third biggest band feud. Well, I know the biggest one in my opinion is definitely Oasis, because of Liam and Noel Gallagher not getting along well together. And everyone, and that's why earlier on this year in 2018, especially in the early part of 2018, like in January time, I had heard news on the radio about an Oasis reunion. But of course, Noel Gallagher doesn't want to do it. I don't think. And now for Fleetwood Mac, they're actually on a farewell tour at the moment, I believe. And they still have Mike Campbell from the Heartbreakers. And as a matter of fact, on the 1 year anniversary of Tom Petty's death, Fleetwood Mac performed Free Falling. And I heard in the comment section below of that video, everyone was criticising Stevie Nicks for that. And Stevie Nicks is possibly my favourite female singer of all time. But of course, well, not quite. She might be well, she's definitely my top 10 best looking celebrities. Well, especially only when she was younger though. Because obviously, number one, as we already know, is Jasmine, or of real people, Linda Larkin. Because remember, when you look at Jasmine, you've seen perfection. And then, what do you do after that? Yeah, please, stop asking anymore. We all know Jasmine is perfection. And, you know, I find $12 million absolutely a big amount of money for suing someone. Like, I don't know what Lindsey did. Like, everyone had been giving out about Lindsey. And Lindsey Buckingham is a very talented musician. And he has an excellent voice as well. Particularly on songs like Don't Stop. Which, as I mentioned before, was also a song titled by the Stone Roses. from their 1989 self-titled debut, which is now one of my favorite 80s debut albums. The favorite one obviously being Phil Collins' Face Value, and then U2 Boy, then the self-titled debut of the Smiths, Robert Plant, Pictures at 11, Mike Rutherford, Small Creeps Day, Sting, The Dream of the Blue Turtles, R.E.M. Murmur, the Traveling Wilburys debut album, Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction, and also Tanita Tikaram, Ancient Heart, and also the Vinnie Vincent Invasion self-titled album. And quite possibly the debut record of Mike and the Mechanics. So yeah, I just thought I thought the song was great. I like his vocal on You Can Go Your Own Way as well. And I also like his vocal on Save Me a Place. And I love his vocal on Big Love, because I love the way he shouts, "Looking out for love, in the night so still." Yeah, I just find it very unusual for Lindsey to sue Fleetwood Mac just because of his departure. And listening to the radio I listened to the radio advertisements about Fleetwood Mac coming to the RDS next year. And obviously they're not going to have Lindsey Buckingham with them, because now they have Mike Campbell from the Heartbreakers, and they now have a guy called Neil Finn in the group as well. I've never heard of Neil Finn before. So, yeah, that's that. I kind of wish that the other guys of Fleetwood Mac were taken to court for that, because of Lindsey suing them for $12 million. And there's another thing that was on my mind there about that thing. Let me just think. Just give me 1 second. Oh yeah, Mick Fleetwood even said that he wasn't happy with Lindsey Buckingham, but so, like, who cares, you know? Like, obviously, Liam and Noel Gallagher weren't even happy about each other, but so what? That's just the way life is. Their last album from 2003, Fleetwood Mac's record called "Say You Will," which is also actually a song titled by Foreigner from 1987's Inside Information. I noticed that had been Fleetwood Mac's last album, and I don't think there's a chance they'll come back with another record. And guess what? I hope they don't, because without Lindsey Buckingham, Fleetwood Mac don't exist. And it doesn't matter if the Peter Green era is that important, because obviously, like, I'll get the CDs out again. I mean, when you have albums like Rumours here, which Rolling Stone magazine ranks as the 26th best album of all time, you've heard Perfection. And even look on the inside here. Oh, let me zoom it in for you. Like, check it out. Great photo of the group as well. That just shows you how much they love each other. Well, they didn't really love each other. Like, I think they all hated each other, really, because they couldn't get along. I think when Lindsey Buckingham left Fleetwood Mac the first time around, they should have just called it a day and not continue. But anyway, so that's all I really have to say about Lindsey suing Fleetwood Mac. Let me know in the comment section below what you think of Lindsey suing Fleetwood Mac. Like, what did you think? Like, what would you think? Would the other guys of Fleetwood Mac go to court or not? That's basically my trivia question for you guys. So basically, this is my question for all of you. The question is, should Fleetwood Mac have gone to court after being sued $12 million by Lindsey Buckingham? That's just my question to you guys. So let me know in the comment section below what you think on that, and I will see you in the forthcoming days or so for more exciting videos. Oh, and before I do that, I have a big surprise to show all of you. I got myself a new guitar. So basically, when I do more cover songs, I'm going to do you more cover versions shortly with this new guitar, so I don't need to bother about the old one anymore. And this guitar has good sound quality as well, just to remind you. So when you hear me sing, you might not be able to hear me sing properly, but you'll definitely hear good sound quality on this guitar. That's just what I wanted to quickly show all you guys. There we go. So yeah, that's that video. That's my guitar video first. And also, when I heard the news that Fleetwood Mac were going to be performing at the RDS, I also heard that Mark Knopfler is coming back to do touring in 2019. But of course, I'm not going to go see him because tickets are very expensive, and also, this is the first time he's gone on tour since 2015. Wow. For the first time in like 3 or 4 years since he last toured. Wow. So anyway, thank you very much, guys. Leave your comment below on what you think of Lindsey's Fleetwood Mac, and don't forget to answer my question. Should the other members of Fleetwood Mac have been taken to court for that? Anyway, thank you very much. Take care and bye-bye.